Hey guys, this is Lorenzo from Board Riders Review, and fall and winter are among us. So we're going to go over some wetsuits that are on the pricey side, some mid-price wetsuits, and some lower-end wetsuits, which I kind of think if you're going to spend that kind of money, you should probably stay away from. But there are some wetsuits that you can get by with that are cheaper, like the 3.2s. If you get a good 3.2 for a medium cost, you can usually make it all winter. But once they start thinning out, it's going to be a problem. So the 4.3s nowadays are getting really, really good. So we're going to look at some wetsuits, and then from there you can make your decision as what your budget is and where you're going to be surfing and how much you're in the water. I tend to wear out my 3.2s really quick. I surf about 330 days a year, so wetsuits don't last as long for me, but I've seen people come in and have the same 4.3 for 5 years, the same 3.2 for 5 years, and that's a good value there. So if you get a cheaper suit but just as good and works for you, then great. So we're going to look at some suits, and then there you can make your choice as to what works best for you and what your budget, what fits your budget. So let's take a look.
Hi, my name's Clark. I work down here at Bing Surf Shop in Encinitas. We just want to go over one of our new vendors, Excel, and some of the product features of one of our go-to suits. This is the Excel Revolt 3.2. And for around here, this is our go-to suit that we like to use, and there's a lot of key product features that we like to highlight in this suit. One being the chest entry, taking away the back zipper, more flexibility, less binding through it with the chest entry, and just newly, the access is through one side instead of two, so even more flexibility and less binding. Another nice thing about the suit is you can kind of see in the chest it has the, they call it aeroprene, and it's a chambered neoprene, so your heat kind of comes to you quicker rather than relying on the water to warm up through the rubber. Throughout the suit, there's a couple more features. They have these dry lock wrist cuffs, and so it just kind of allows the suit not to fully stretch and keeps a tight bond, and so no water's flooding through it. Internally in the suit, I call it a thermal lining, and so throughout the legs there's this lighter thermal lining, and then on the chest piece they put this, they call it V-foam, and it's just a nicer wool, kind of thicker lining, and to just kind of give you that warmer kind of fuzzy feeling. And then internally on the suit, everything is blind stitch, glued, and then they have two different types of tape. The Fusion Seal, which is a very soft kind of flat construction, so limited chafing, just full stretch. And then they have the spot tapes on the crucial seams here. And then when you get into the legs, it just kind of carries all the way through. They go back to their standard neoprene taping, and you can see in the ankle again, like how they have the dry lock wrist cuff, they put this rubber taping so your ankles don't balloon up with the water as well. So this is the Excel 3.2 Revolt, priced at $385, and this is Clark at Bing Surf Shop in Encinitas.
Hi, I'm Lanai with Rip Curl, and I just wanted to show you guys the top of the line suit we have right now. It's the Flash Bomb Plus, and it has the flash lining all throughout the suit, liquid tape on the outside, and all taped throughout the inside. Also, the only part that it has seams is on top for more flexibility in the arms, and over here on the collar. And the next suit with the best price, I would say right now, is the Dawn Patrol. It's under 200 bucks, and it's glued and blind stitched. And comes in 4.3 and 3.2, chest zip and back zip as well. And we have the Dawn Patrol in the women's too. It's also glued and blind stitched, just like the one that I showed you, and it has the tape on the critical points, I would say. And we also carry a flash bomb for the women, and it also has the flash lining all throughout the suit. The only difference between the men's one and the women's is that in the women's we don't have the liquid tape all throughout the suit. But still really good, fits really well on the hips, accentuates the chest like you can see over here. Really comfortable, really flexible too. This was Lanai with Rip Curl, and I'll see you out in the water. See ya.
How's it going? This is Olin down at Hanson's. Right here we got our O'Neill Heat 4.3, runs at $289. It's a great suit for this winter. On the interior of this wetsuit you're going to find the firewall, which is your warm microfiber material. This wetsuit's also got a nice liquid taping all the way through. Also on the interior you'll see some liquid taping. Nice comfortable neck piece. This wetsuit comes in 14 different sizes, so if you're having trouble finding the right size, Guaranteed to find it with the O'Neill Heat. It's also 4-way stretch from top to bottom. Some nice durable knee pads. This is one of the best O'Neills that we sell, and it's always going to be a popular suit. Once again, this is Owen down at Hanson's.
Hi, welcome to Surfy Surfy. I'm Gabby, and I'm here to talk to you today about some of the wetsuits that we have for sale here in the store. This winter, we're carrying our super fancy Isurus wetsuits. These guys right here, they feature the super fancy Yamamoto rubber. They're a compression wetsuit, and they even have these speedy little flags that they stole from triathlon swimmers' wetsuits to make you go so much faster when you're paddling in the water. So this is our highest end suit for the winter, and it's made by guys that are based in Northern California. They're actually a really warm and stretchy, super flexible wetsuit. So that's our Isurus. Oh yeah, oh Isurus, woo! Then next we also have Patagonia, which is also new for us this season. And Patagonia is for the wetsuit buyer who wants to make a socially responsible wetsuit buying decision. And Patagonia this season also does liquid glued seams, so it's a little bit stretchier than they usually are. It's really super warm. It's not the super stretchiest wetsuit that we have, but it's really warm, and it's an environmentally responsible company, so we like them. There is also a store that's 2 miles down the road, but we still hope that you'll come visit us here. And then lastly, our sort of good middle ground go-to suit that we always carry is West. Our West wetsuits have a really, really reasonable price point. They're comfortable, they're warm, they're super stretchy. They come in lots of different styles and varieties, so there's lots to choose from. And we also have women's West as well, and you can wear a fancy purple color. So that's our wetsuits here at Surfy Surfy for the winter, and we'll see you in the water or here in the store.
So now that you've seen some wetsuits and some of the selection that's out there, you know, it's up to you to pick the right suit, so don't leave it up to the guys selling you the suit. It's got to fit you good, it's got to be in your price range, and most of all, you got to like it when you're out in the water. So hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel or go visit our website at boardridersreview.com. We'll see you out in the water.